Yeah.
We were betting when Tanner pulled up, actually.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So yeah, maybe he's good luck, bro. Maybe we should place a bet right now. Honestly, I think we should place a bet while he's here, so we can. Because I'm trying to win some money before Vegas.
Stop talking to the kids, bro.
No, talk to the kids. No, talk to the kids. Talk to the kids.
That's in a bad
Hey,
path,
drugs aren't that bad, all right? I know they say. I know they say they're bad, bro.
But
they're
you know
fun,
what's better?
right?
Putting all your dad's savings on red.
Steal your mom's credit card, throw it on my bookie. Let's go, baby.
Go play some blackjack with that fake I got you.
We out here chasing dreams, trying to catch them like receivers. Heavy on the grind, trying to turn you to believers. Yeah, we see you hating from the bleachers. Coming with the gas, hot and ready, little Caesars.
Yes, sir.
What's up, people, ladies and gentlemen from all around the world? You know, there's like millions of you guys watching right now. Probably.
Yo, shout out to.
Count.
Oh, I gotta say, shout out to UK and Europe. I'm in UK. I'm in UK and Europe right now.
Yeah, you are in Europe. Well, you're not right now. You're
not right now, but when this episode comes out.
Yeah. Well, welcome guys to another episode of Above the Multiverse. I am Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And today we have a special, very special guest, Mr. Tanner. How do you pronounce your last name?
Klemm.
Klemm.
Very German.
That was kind of anticlimactic, but
very German.
We just talking about research.
Yeah, I know. Because I was like, is it Klemm or Klein or like, yeah, Klemm? Who knows?
Klemm.
Yeah.
He said Klemm.
Klemm. Yeah.
Tanner Klemm.
What's your middle name, bro?
Paul.
Oh, so Tanner Paul is like actually. I thought that was like a created like music name.
Nah, dude, that's my middle name.
Oh, word up. All right.
Smart.
Yeah.
You don't look like a Paul though.
I don't know.
No,
But I picked it because it was like, you know, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Oh,
I feel like that shit was sick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
good
smart.
SEO purposes. You know, you can use that
smart.
for SEO.
That's actually
Yeah.
really smart.
And it is my middle name, so I didn't just make it up, steal it.
Tanner
that's
Paul.
good.
Yeah.
And
But you don't.
do you have a middle name?
Yeah, Avery James.
Oh, Jay. Oh, yeah. I knew that.
James.
I'm John.
John.
Adrian John. Why are you hating, bro?
James and John.
Hey, yo,
I'm sitting with James
All
and
of
John
our middle
here.
names are pretty basic.
Yeah.
James, John, and Paul. We
James,
sound like the
Paul,
founding
like-
fathers.
Yeah, we are. Like, we're like the apostles in the
I
Bible.
was gonna say though, because shout out to our boy Tanner. Tanner is a musician and he's also a
Stand-up comedian, yeah.
I wanted him to say it because I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to come from him first. But shout out to him because I met him first as a musician.
Yep.
And I honestly did not know your last name was what it is. I thought it was Paul.
Yeah, because if you
Sean
knew
Paul?
my real last name, you wouldn't have done a track with me. You're like, nah, dude, that's way too white of a last name, dude. I can't do that.
I don't
What is that song? It's like Kool-Aid and
Yeah, Wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
Yeah, we
that's
did
a dope-ass song.
that. We did that shit at House of Blues. That was fun.
Yeah, that's a good song, man.
So yeah, we go back with Tanner. I've known Tanner since I moved out to California through like my friends like Matt and Dax. When I first moved out here, they introduced me to Tanner. This guy is one of the most talented people I've ever met.
Oh,
seriously.
gosh.
I gotta give you like props, bro. This guy on the guitar and singing is amazing. Songwriting, like everything, bro. Like he's talented. And
Thank you.
And now his new venture is stand-up comedy, and I know he's already gonna just freaking take over that as well. So I'm really excited to see what you do with that.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
I still haven't got to go to
fun.
one of his stand-up shows.
Yeah,
which
but
Yeah,
well,
it'll be
you had
many.
no excuse. I lived in LA. I live in Orange County now, so
Yeah.
Well,
I'll pull up to one of your shows.
Well, he has one on Saturday.
Well, I'm gonna be here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the
Yeah,
UK, huh?
Yeah,
How long are you
he'll
gonna be
be in
there for?
I'll be there for
A week?
Yeah, a week. Yeah. So I'll come back on the 28th of July.
Are you gonna miss good food?
What's that?
Are you gonna miss good food?
Oh, like good food in America?
Yeah, because isn't it like the second worst food in
I don't
the
know.
world?
I heard that food out there is pretty bad.
I've been to Amsterdam, but I haven't been to the UK.
I heard it's like the second worst country for cuisine.
Oh wow. Okay, Amsterdam wasn't bad.
Yeah, the UK. I heard England has terrible food.
Yeah,
bro.
they told me
screwed.
to get fish and chips.
Yeah, that's all there is. That's the easiest thing.
Yeah.
That's just fried fish and freaking French fries. Bro.
Yeah.
That's not,
Yeah,
that's
and then you
not
just
special.
drown it in vinegar so nothing tastes the same anyways.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're
I
gonna
don't
see,
know.
man. We're gonna see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like
It's just what I heard.
horrible
I've
or
never
not.
been there. I've never been across the pond.
across the pond. Across the pond. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're gonna see. But I definitely every time I leave the country, I miss the hell out of In-N-Out. Like,
yeah.
I get withdrawals.
Wait, it's funny. The dude from H3 podcast. Shout out H3. I know you guys are watching. You're not actually, but no, on H3, the dude from Sweden, he just moved to the United States, and he's been eating Taco Bell every day. And then he was like, "Dude, I had In-N-Out. It's the best thing I've ever had in my life."
Come on, man.
I'm
In-N-Out is so
makes
good,
me feel
bro.
proud. Makes me feel proud.
I haven't had, like I keep telling people, and I'm gonna knock on wood right here. I haven't had a bad experience.
That's
at
fake
In-N-Out.
wood, bro. That's from the dollar store. That
Hey, man.
Go to your
knock on
local-
wood right here. Knock on wood.
Whoa, why are you hard right now, bro? I know Tanner's getting excited, but damn.
But I haven't had a bad experience at In-N-Out, man. In-N-Out is so dang good, bro.
Go to your local In-N-Out and enter the code multiverse for nothing off your double.
We're sponsored by them. Yeah, we need to get some sponsorships. But yeah, man. But no, Tanner, dude, is a really talented artist. He is part of a band, Special Blend. He has his own solo stuff under Tanner Paul. Which is really fucking sick. Some of the best music I've heard, and he has the song with Avery that's really dope.
Thank you guys.
And then now it's stand up, bro. So I want to get into the. Obviously I want to talk about Special Blend and stuff like that too, because you guys have been very successful with Special Blend.
Yeah.
But I'm more interested in the stand up stuff. I want to know what about like how, because if you guys don't know, maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. I love stand up. That's kind of how that's how I got into podcasting and all this stuff, and I love Tanner, so when you put those two things together, you get
here we are.
Major love.
Let's go.
How'd you even get started into stand up? Like, what made you like want to start doing that?
A kind of a mixture of things. So I've wanted to do it for quite some time, because I've been a fan of stand up for a long time, and I feel like a lot of things happen at the same time to kind of make it happen. Like the lead singer of Special Blend ended up moving up north for a while. He's back now, but he lived in NorCal for a while, so Special Blend was on like a sort of a hiatus for a little bit, and then I did have like the solo music going on and stuff, and then kind of around the COVID time and everything, where I started working from home and getting a lot more free time. My ex also broke up with me, so like I had all the free time in the world. I had all the free time in the world. So then I just went to my local bar where I knew they had a open mic, and I tried it once, and the first time went really well. So I fell in love with it. The second time I bombed, but I still loved it, so I just kept with it, and
that's sick.
Here we are. Like,
what is considered a bomb in stand up? Because I've been to a stand up where, like, I don't care. I'm gonna say it. This girl, she sucked. This girl was so bad, bro. And I hope
her name is. No,
I hope she sees it. One day I hope she sees it, and I hope her friends see it. The one that took me, I don't care.
Shit.
It sucked, bro. It was bad. They're just really bad people. I'm not gonna lie to you. So like, it feels better that it sucked, bro.
Yeah.
But like when she bombed, like she was really. Like she was bad, bro. Like she didn't have a connection to the crowd. Like her jokes were like they didn't hit. Like it wasn't fun watching. It was cringy. So I don't know what bombing to you means, because I'm not a comic, so I don't.
Yeah.
I'm grading her on being a consumer.
It like kind of varies depending on like the room. Like last night, I did 2 mics last night at 2 different places. One in San Diego and one in San Clemente.
Damn.
The one in San Diego.
San Diego's like what, 20, 30 minutes away from you?
It's yes, or from here it's probably like an hour and change south.
San Diego's pretty close.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I'm tripping.
You never been to San Diego?
I've been living in LA for like 12 years.
Welcome to the white neighborhood.
Welcome to Orange County.
Wait, you've never been to San Diego?
Never been to San Diego.
Oh my god! All right, we'll take a trip out there.
So you never been that close to Mexico?
No.
Oh, he went to Tucson with me.
Oh,
so
is that close to Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like 2 hours from the border.
All right, for sure. But continue. My bad.
Continue.
No, you're good. But like, yeah, last night, so I did 2 different rooms, and I did the same set in both rooms, and San Diego mic was good, and then the San Clemente one I bombed, but with the same material. So sometimes it's the room, sometimes it's how you deliver it, sometimes you just suck. Most of the time you just suck. I don't know, so it's like a lot of variables, but then there's some comics that just always bomb, and that's them, not the room.
Yeah.
So it's just there's a lot of variables.
It's mostly the audience that they have to like you, like.
And then like a lot of people like don't want to go up after a good comic. Oh my god, that comic killed. Like I don't want to follow him, but it's kind of different because that comic just got the crowd super warmed up, and now they're in a mood to laugh and pay attention. So sometimes it's almost good to follow someone good and who killed the room because now they're warmed up.
Yeah.
So
we like, I'm comparing.
It's like hip hop and art.
Yeah,
like when we perform.
when we do our shows, like a lot of times, man, when we do these big shows, we say like these big crowd shows, like Tech Nine, all that stuff, like we don't go up before them, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't go up after them,
yeah.
so
it's
a good thing. But we go up after a lot of bad guys.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like times where we're the breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? We're like, everybody's like, oh, because that guy sucked so bad. Even though we do really good, it's like that guy that before us was really bad.
But I think it works both ways, like how he's saying too, like because we can go up someone like after someone that sucks. And people might boo us. I remember like that's like people were like, okay, on to the next. Like they're just after like seeing someone so bad, they're just like, let's get to the guy that we're here for. You know? But the other times they're like, okay, that person sucked. Oh, this guy's actually pretty good compared to the last person. You know, so it's just like I think it just it depends on that.
For those open mics that you're going to, are they like people going in knowing these are local guys, or they know like is there a guy that's there that they went to go see?
It depends on like the place and the club and the mic. There's like some bars that are just a regular open mic, and most of the time the crowd is just comics, like 95% comics. So that's a hard room to make laugh because they're comedians themselves. But then there's like other clubs like, you know, the Rec Room here in HB, which is good, where they have like, you know, they have drop-ins throughout the open mic. So even if there's a bunch of new guys who are just working stuff out, maybe don't quite have a handle on it yet, they drop in like local good comics so that they know the night can continue on with the rhythm. And then those kind of shows usually get a crowd that's not, you know, not comics, a crowd that's there to listen to stand-up comedy, which is usually a better room to kind of work some stuff out in.
So it seems a lot. It seems that's why I think I like comedy so much, because it reminds me of hip hop in that way, where it's like. It's very like, because we'll do shows where it's, you know, even the last show that we did where we did a show and it was pretty much all rappers, and then it was just whoever they brought. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like there was like people coming to see our show. It was like my friends, his friends, like the other guy's friend, and then like, you know, so like it's harder to perform in those audiences because everyone's just there for their one person and they kind of like dip out afterwards, so they don't really pay attention, you know?
Yeah.
So it's that's why I've always kind of like liked stand up, and I feel like comedy is like the new hip hop almost, like where it's like, dude, like it's very much the same kind of grind as like being a rapper or stuff like that too.
It's also nice. I feel like similar thing too for a rapper. I was thinking about this earlier on my way over. Like rappers are like interesting in the music industry because you have such a more capable way to travel. Like you can go to the UK right now and do a little tour, when like as a band, like that takes so much more logistics.
Because you've got so many different.
You got not only like 6-7 members, but now you've got amps and instruments and flying that stuff over. Like a tour for like a regular band is like tough. So which is so nice for like, I feel like rappers, because like obviously if you can, you want to bring your DJ with you and have a certain guy, but worst case scenario, you do have like a playlist or like a little backtrack of whatever of what you can do, and you can go out there and do your thing, which is, I feel like, amazing.
Because I mean that's what I've been doing this whole time. That's how I get these kind of opportunities, because I just go, bro. Like when I first went to Australia, like it was just like, oh, I worked at the airport, so like it was like, oh, I could just go over there, fly for basically free. It was probably like 20 or 200, $300 or something like that. And I just went over there and just did open mics basically. And it was like maybe like 2 other like venues that like knew who I was and paid me. But like other than that, like all the other shows were just like they were already doing something. And that's the beauty of that. I'm pretty sure that's the beauty of you. Yeah, you could probably go to the UK if you wanted to, like if you had the means to.
Yeah,
like
you just show up
and go to the open mics. And you and this is where I think it's a little bit better than hip hop. Is a stand up, I feel like, is more accepting at different places. Like, you know what I mean? Like hip hop is like, it's got to be a hip hop night. Like,
I feel like it still comes down to it. You still have to be good though. It's just like, I mean, it's if you're funny, you're funny. You know, like if you're not, you're not. Like,
it's true.
But yeah, man, I'm excited to see your stand up and stuff. The one thing I know, because I've seen you do. I mean, I've seen you in the band play, which is awesome. But like, you know, it's not like focused on you,
right?
As opposed, and I've seen your acoustic sets where it's just like you playing guitar, singing and stuff, and like you kill it, you know. And it's like, I'm like, damn, like sometimes I feel like you need that shine, like, because you're so talented, you know, like, and so I'm like excited to see where you go with the stand-up stuff, because like now it's just focused on you, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about this person or that person. It's just like it's all on you, you know? So I like that. I think that's really cool. It's
been fun. It's been a lot of fun, dude. I'm completely obsessed with it. I do it almost every night of the week. I'm doing it after this, so
damn, that's dope.
That's good, man. That's good.
No, you go.
I was gonna say that's the thing, man. That's just, you gotta put your 10,000 hours in, you know.
Yeah.
And
there's nothing like the difference I feel like in like stand-up comedy from my experience in music is like you can't practice at home.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no like, I mean, you can try like hold a toothbrush up to the mirror or whatever, and like just look at yourself and be like, Jesus, what am I doing? But like music, they have rehearsals, you know. There's like the stage rehearsals, the whole music rehearsals, and like you're practicing before the show. The practice for stand up is doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
So
you have to have the room's reception to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's what's vulnerable and fun about stand-up.
As far as like your style and stuff too, like do you like, is it when you like first started, like how'd you even like start? Because I'm so curious about it, man. I'm so interested in it. Like what do you like? How do you even begin? Is it similar to like writing songs? Like, because I know you're a really good songwriter. So
all
like,
storytelling.
You know, like
my style is storytelling for sure. Yeah. And like, just making light of what happened, you know.
Go up there and be like, last night I took a dump, dog.
Yeah, I've done that.
Stank, man.
I've done that.
You know I'm not a comedian, dog. I'm just thinking,
you involved, right?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm thinking about like.
Is that what happened yesterday?
Yeah, I just. No, dog.
Yeah. Was it that hot chip?
He had food poisoning for like the last.
Was it that hot chip?
No.
The hot chip definitely.
I had food poisoning for like the whole weekend.
We were talking. Wait, real quick on a side note, we were talking about that, how we did the hot chip challenge.
Yeah.
And YouTube wouldn't let me promote it because it says it's shocking content. So we only got like 90 views on that episode.
Really?
When I was thinking we are gonna get like up to 2,000.
Yeah.
Shocking
like,
views.
Damn, we did all that for like nothing, bro.
Yeah,
oh,
like,
shit.
damn,
We basically did it for.
it kind of like instead of like promoting it, like
it backfired.
It kind of like took it, like it made it like not available on people's stuff because it's shocking content.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that sucks, bro.
Sucks, bro.
We went through that. We went through hell for nothing.
We literally went through hell, bro. But it is what it is. But I was gonna say, because we talked about that the other day. I don't know if maybe that was at your housewarming where we were talking about storytelling and like how like I just seen Kevin Hart's thing and like his whole thing, his whole comedy is off of just like his life, and I'm pretty sure it's his life, but he's probably like exaggerating the truth to make it as funny as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he was talking about like social media and like he was like he's talking about
absolutely
Will Smith and how you know it's like it's dope like it's the same thing as rap. Like rap is basically storytelling, and we sometimes exaggerate the truth a little bit.
But yeah, that's why I feel like it's cool that Tanner's doing it, because like to come from like a music background and a songwriting background to go into comedy, I feel like you already kind of have a leg up on a lot of people who don't have any of those skills. Like at least like with Tanner, it's cool because you have like that you have that ability to turn your life into like writing, into like art, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Through your music, you've already done it, so now it's like just a different outlet of it, which is cool. Like that's why I think it's even for like music, what I was gonna say too is like sometimes, like for example, like I haven't put out a new song in like 2 years, right? But in that 2 years, I've been living life, and so now when I sit down and write, I have like things to write about.
You have things to write about.
I have things to talk about.
That's like a big thing too. I feel like for both songwriting and comedy is like you've got to go experience life, so you have stuff to write about. Because you can't just sit inside and write comedy all day, because you don't have anything to write about after a while. You got to go experience things. So
unless you just have like that. I think you were telling me that funny punchline. That's just like a killer, like, you know what I mean? Or some Lil Wayne vibes. Like Lil Wayne, like he doesn't really have to live life. He just he has his similes and metaphors.
Bar after bar,
where it's like that. Like I don't know who.
Mark Norman's a good example of that. Like for stand-up comedy, like Sam Morril is pretty good at that. But they still incorporate like storytelling. But it's a lot of like joke punchline. It's like really like it's like bars, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. It's so similar to hip hop. It's crazy. Like that's why like
it's
that's why I'm so interested in it.
Before you've said that, I've never heard that before, and like now that you're saying it, I can see it. Like it's crazy that it's like that, especially right now with how comedy's kind of like the big deal. You know what I mean? Like it's
getting bigger and bigger.
It used to be big deal,
especially through podcasting.
It obviously used to be a big deal, but like right now it's like, oh shoot, like for example, your boy, the big dude on Kill Tony,
David Lucas.
Yeah, like him getting his shot, like on something like that. Like that's straight hip hop. Like we don't do that no more. Like that's how it used to be back in the day. Like that's how Kanye got his, his look, and that's how like Big Sean got his look, where it's like somebody believed in him. Was like, all right, come on. It wasn't numbers. It wasn't, it wasn't swagger. It was like, yo, you're talented. All right, bro, come on, I got you. Not anymore in hip hop. Yeah. And the fact that comedy does that, I really commend that. Like that's so dope to me. Like when you show me,
that's what I'm saying.
What is his name?
David Lucas.
Yeah, when you show me David Lucas, the way Kill Tony like brought him on, and then Joe Rogan. Who else held him down?
Held him down? Who held him down? I don't know who held him down.
He's a big dude. You said Bert Kurt? Your mom's house dude, right?
Brett Kirshner.
Brett Kreischer.
Like they was all like they all held him down. Like, they all held him down, and like like they gave him an opportunity, and that's not big in hip hop no more.
Yeah. And that's why I think it's cool. Like that's why I really like comedy right now, because it's just like the thing that I loved about hip hop like kind of disappeared, and now that's what is comedy now. Like it's like they're like the new rappers now, bro. Like it's like you go out there, you do your thing, and like you can be the guy, like just from being funny and doing the work, as opposed to like now in hip hop it's like you have to have the collaboration, or you have to have someone backing you, or you have to have the numbers, or like it's different. Like you can actually just work your way to be a good comic, which is cool.
There is still a lot of drama in the scene, though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure, but like,
I'm sure because you're dealing with crazy ass people. Like, the craziest people want to be comics.
But
sometimes.
you said, like you said at his housewarming party, I never forget this. You're like, if you're funny, you're funny. Like
that's the nice thing about that.
In music, it's not that. If we're talented, it's not. If you're talented, you're talented. It's not. No, it's like in music, it's like, or I was just saying in hip hop. I won't say in all music because I'm not in all music.
Yeah.
In hip hop and rap, it's like if you're talented, that's dope. But you have to be da da da. You have to be da da da. You have to be da da. If you're funny, you're funny. If you could get on stage and make people laugh, it's gonna work out in your favor.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be cocky. I say this all the time. I think I'm a crazy, really good performer, but that has nothing to do with nothing. If my numbers aren't right, if my da 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 aren't right, if the da 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 aren't right, if the da, like it takes so much in rap now,
and it's all gonna happen at the same time.
Yeah. So I feel like in comedy though, like if you kill it on stage and Joe is in the room, I'm pretty sure he'd be like,
yeah.
In some way, shape,
come open
yeah,
from here,
some way. Like
He's
not giving you. He's not giving you
he's
the
like, come
game.
on the pod, dude.
Yeah, he's not giving you the game, but he's somehow like opening the door for you. You know what I mean? And in hip hop, that is not there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I can't wait to go to Austin.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Let's go.
Dude.
He's gonna be on
Kill
Kill Tony.
Tony?
Yeah, he's
Let's
gonna be on
go.
Kill Tony. We're gonna get you on Kill. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I can't wait. We're gonna have a watch party for that shit. When Tanner's on Kill Tony, bro.
When are you going? When are you going?
I'm going in September.
Okay, so we'll make sure we watch.
That's gonna be dope, bro. But yeah, man, it's crazy because also like another thing that me and Tanner always bond on too is podcasting.
Yeah,
which is dope because Tanner likes all the same podcasts that I like as well, and
all the
he
good
has
ones.
his own podcast. So I want you to just
plug.
Yeah, go watch Couple of Kooks on YouTube right now. It's a podcast with myself and my co-host Eddie B.
I'm not gonna lie to you
very funny
right
comedian.
Now. I don't want to make this a race thing, but that is a really white name, bro.
Couple of Kooks.
Yeah. Couple of Kooks.
Yeah.
I don't even. What is a kook? What is a kook?
I mean, I want to make some jokes on that, but I might have to cut them out.
Man. It's just a couple of white boys with a podcast. They're the first ones to do
Let's
that.
Just say if they were both be called a couple of.
Oh no.
Anyways,
let's not. Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute.
That was the.
Whoa!
Those were the first two working names.
Yeah,
we decided to settle on a couple of Kooks.
Imagine y'all, these super duper white Orange County dudes, name their thing a couple of coons.
Oh, that would go viral, dude.
Yeah. You
Joe Rogan, watch out.
You have people in the uproar, bro. You have people in the uproar. Shade Room would be so pissed.
Joe Rogan, watch out. We're coming for you.
I'm just thinking about marketing, you know what I mean? I'm saying.
Shade Room would be up in arms.
No,
but the Trumpers would love you, man.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you guys been doing your podcast?
when was our first episode? It was earlier this year. We have like 4 episodes out
Okay, dope.
right now. And then we're in the middle of building our own podcast studio right now, and it's looking good.
He showed me the video of like their podcast studio. It's coming out super dope, bro. Like,
yeah.
Where's it?
So right now we've been doing it at a studio in Laguna Beach. Shout out to Laguna Sound. It's been really fun doing it there.
Let's see.
But we're like building our own in-house one where we can, kind of do our own thing in Dana Point, and the room's looking sick. We painted it hot pink.
Yeah,
it's
dope.
aggressive.
And then they got the cool desk
awesome.
and stuff. They got the new mics. They got multiple cameras. We're still working on that, guys. As you can see, we only have one camera right now, but we're broke. So keep subscribing so that way we can get to 500. We only need 500 subscribers, and we can start doing
memberships. And you guys gonna do hot chip nachos, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing the hot chip nachos thing.
Yeah, we're good.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't believe we got fucking 90 views on that shit. I'm so salty. I tried to do 2 different promotions. I tried to I was sending it to everybody, man. It did not.
We probably have to do. We would do just side. We'll do a promotion on IG and send them to the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. But
you're right.
F that, man. I ain't never do that.
But yeah. No more hot chip. No more challenges for us. Honestly, this podcast is challenging enough. Like, we don't need to just get people to fucking watch it.
Right,
yeah, but I do want to pull up. I do want to pull up to you guys' studio when it's done, man.
Yeah. We're gonna have both you guys on.
Hell
I would
have
love
a whole little party.
So sick.
For sure. Yeah,
that'd be so dope,
man.
Well, I like the way that's one of my things now because of Dre's been putting me on. I don't really watch podcasts, only when I come over here.
Yeah.
I don't watch them on my own, honestly. But when I do come over and kick it, he throws on podcasts. And what I really like to see is when they have their setup. Their setups are sick, man.
Yeah.
Your mom's house setup is sick. He showed me obviously Andrew Schultz and them.
Yeah, we got Flagrant on right now.
That's it.
Their joints were sick, and it's I really like the way they make the rooms look it's
that's the thing that's important too. We're even trying to take things into account that are off frame, things that won't be on the video camera and shot. We want to have that room set of vibe.
Yeah.
Not just the area that's in frame decorated. Let's go all out and make the whole room a vibe, and I feel like that'll change.
Is it just you and your homie, or do you guys have producers or a sound guy, or
we're currently working on getting a producer. We have a few people interested, so
that's dope.
We're just trying to see how that'll kind of work out.
Yeah, see, that's what we need. We do everything ourselves, so Avery's
Avery does everything himself.
Avery's the talent, and I'm the I do everything else. But it's a lot of hard work, And I'd say the one thing though is just as long as you guys are consistent, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, this is what our 33rd episode already.
Jeez.
So that's we've been going at it for a long time.
Hey, man, what the hell? You guys subscribed, man.
Seriously,
this is 33
episodes.
We need another camera, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Get these guys camera,
GoFundMe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cause I did a GoFundMe for UK and it did really well.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And you got a lot of family members that love you and support you. Nana, Tita, what is it? Tita, Tata. Yeah, you got a lot of people that support you.
My nana be spending all her money on the casino, bro. I don't know about that.
Hey, we just need her to hit big one time.
Yeah, that's it. Shit, I'm trying to hit big this weekend, bro. I'm going to Vegas this weekend. I'm about to lose all my whole rent on this fucking slot machines.
Just one time, bro. You need one hit and you're good.
I know. Speaking of which, on a side note, real quick, can we just say we were watching when Tanner was over. We had a housewarming party at my house. And we had the fights on for UFC 290, I think it was. And fucking Avery hit a parlay he put a $5 bet down and won $560 off of $5.
$560,
Isn't that
bro.
fucking crazy, bro?
It was insane, bro. The whole night it was intense for me because it was 2 fights that I was really nervous about. Duplessis, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Dracus Duplessis or something.
Dracus Duplessis, and then Brandon.
Dracus Duplessis.
And then Brandon, what's his name?
Brandon Moreno.
And when did you show up? When did you show up?
Dude, at the right time.
Definitely at the right time.
Because
you were glued to the TV
I
when I walked in.
Yeah, I was turned up.
You're like, hey, Tanner, what's going on?
Yeah.
Just drilled at the TV, bro.
It was.
I felt bad
too. You hear that, kids? $5. He made $560. So those gambling habits paid off. That's why.
No.
That's why he's going to the UK. So if you have an issue,
I think you guys should
if you have an issue, put it all on black.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, I didn't tell you to do that.
right.
Hey, you learned that from Tanner right here.
Put it
like,
all.
Listen
Hey,
to me.
so that when you win, you can thank Tanner, honestly.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But
guys.
yeah, man, the whole night, man, I was just kind of like turned up. Tanner pulled up early, and we were already talking about what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
We were betting when Tanner pulled up, actually.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So yeah, maybe he's good luck, bro. Maybe we should place a bet right now. Honestly, I think we should place a bet while he's here, so we can. Cause I'm trying to win some money before
kids.
Vegas.
Stop talking to the kids, bro.
No, talk to the kids. No, talk to the kids. Talk to the
You gotta
kids.
turn
Yeah.
it to the bad
Hey,
path, bro.
drugs aren't that bad, all right? I know they say they're bad, bro.
But
they're
you know
fun,
what's better?
all right?
Putting all your dad's savings on red.
Steal your
Let's
mom's
go.
credit card, throw it on my bookie. Let's go, baby.
Go play some blackjack with that fake I got
Shit,
you.
bro.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, man, I hit a 7-fight parlay, bro.
That means he picked 7 fighters to win, and all 7 of them won.
Yeah,
which
man,
is fucking
which is
crazy. It's
insane,
very,
bro.
very much impossible.
Some
That's why he
insider
won $500.
trading for sure going on.
Seriously, I you know what pissed me off too
He
is that
knows somebody, dude.
Yeah.
We don't know,
What
man.
made me mad is that like usually me and him take the same bets, and for whatever reason I didn't take that bet, and he took it, and I could have hit too, but I just
He's
didn't
already
take-
on UK time, dude. He's singing the
I know,
future.
man. Look at this guy.
Wait. You didn't take.
It's already
I thought
tomorrow
you
for you.
didn't take Brandon. You took Duplessis though.
Yeah, I did take the yeah.
So Brandon
Did
was the
see-
only one.
Yeah, well, I put all my money. Yeah, I put. That's what. Okay, here's another thing, guys. A side note: don't bet with your heart. All right, because I sometimes like Brandon Moreno. Like I was just like I wanted him to win in my heart, but I knew he wasn't gonna win, and
Yeah.
he didn't win. So like that's.
But no, that was close though. That was a
It was
close
a close fight.
So
It was a close
yeah.
fight. He broke his hand in the first round. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next, I think the Cinderella story. He's gonna win the next.
Well, we
one.
got another fight this Saturday coming up. I'm gonna be in Vegas, and I'm gonna be betting at like a fucking sports book in the pool. I'm gonna be chilling, watching the fights.
Yes, sir.
You hear
And
that,
then-
kids?
Yeah, so see me in Vegas, and then next week, actually, it's gonna be this week for when we release the podcast. But this week is UFC 291, which is Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje, which is gonna be fucking sick. That card is stacked.
What day is that?
That's on the 29th.
Oh, I'll be back. I'll
Yep.
be back.
So we'll do something for that. We'll do something for
that.
that. Tanner, you got to come through. Maybe we'll go to Cruisers and watch it. Cruisers is dope. Have you been to Cruisers over here?
Yes,
In
sir.
Hudson?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that place
Let's
is
do
dope.
it.
They always show the fights over there. It's fun, man.
Let's do it.
So yeah, I want to get into that. Another thing I want to talk about, because this is, at the end of the day, the whole reason we started this podcast is because of Marvel.
Yep.
Now Tanner, when he messaged me before he came on, he was like, "Hey, do I need to do any research about Marvel
Yeah,
stuff before I
do I
come
need to
on?"
watch
'Cause
anything?
I didn't watch. And I told him no. Right now, me and Avery, we've been watching Secret Invasion. That's
That's
been
what
our
I've
thing.
been watching, man.
Have you watched Secret
You watched
Invasion?
it?
Yeah.
Did you watch it really?
I've watched the first 3 episodes. I
Oh
haven't seen
my
the
God.
fourth
Oh my
yet.
God.
Yes.
My
Thank you,
God.
bro.
Let's
Oh,
go.
my God.
Yeah, that's
Okay, what do you
what's
think
up.
about it? What
That's
do you
what
think
we
about
talk about, bro.
Yeah.
Like we literally talk about like people need to watch this show. So
Yeah.
What do you think? Let us know what your
The
honest
first 3
opinion of
episodes, it's good, man. It's fucking good. I think it's a little crazy, like how real it is.
it. yeah.
Like,
Right?
Like
Like
I
that's
don't
like
know.
some spy stuff. And
I
okay,
feel like it's
Like
like
if-
I feel like they're taking exactly what's happening in our life and just making it a little bit
Boom, let 'em cook,
unreal.
guys.
So then people are like, "That's not what's
Yeah.
actually going on."
Exactly. Really
But
happening.
it's like exactly what's happening. So
like, dude, okay.
it's pretty crazy.
So did you hear? I don't know if you guys saw. There was on a lady who was on a plane. I think it was like American Airlines or something. And she freaked out. Did you see that? She freaked out. And she's like,
Yeah.
"That guy back there is not real." Did you
Oh,
see that?
shit, no.
Oh, okay. If I find the
Yeah,
clip,
it's a crazy
I'll
clip
put it.
with
I'll
this
put it in
girl.
right here. But
She's on a plane, and then she jumps up out of her seat and runs to like the front. It's like, I need to get off the plane. That motherfucker right there, he's not real. And apparently it's some dude.
Are they like already in the air?
hoodie.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't think they had taken off
Yeah,
yet.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, let her jump, dude.
just throw her a parachute and be like, "Good luck, bitch."
Yeah, get out of there. Damn, that was savage.
But what's crazy
I mean,
is
customers are always right. If she wants off,
Yeah, she
wants
wants-
off. Just
I'll get her off.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they probably have to leave if she was like, let
But
me
what's
off.
crazy though is she's like saying that motherfucker right there is not real, and then people have been, people in the Marvel community, I don't know about anybody else, but they're like, what if it's like a scroll, bro? Like, what if
Dude.
the scroll, like, what if it's a scroll who changed in front of her and she freaked out, and then like, dude, this could be very real,
If
man.
someone accused me of being not real, I just wink at them. You know?
yeah, just lick my lips. Like,
Yo, imagine though, bro. Like imagine the scrolls are real, bro, and like just like Among Us, bro. Like
Yeah.
Well,
and
that's
we just kind of like
haven't you heard of skinwalkers and stuff? Like that's a thing. Like that's what's crazy is like this whole scroll stuff with the MCU. Like Tanner hit it on the head, bro. Like there's been stuff where people have been talking about aliens and skinwalkers and like people who've been able to shapeshift and do different things. Like that's been conspiracy theory rumors for a long time. So
my thing is though, like
I don't know,
like,
I don't know, man. Maybe
like
it's real.
I think of like, because we don't have Avengers. So if you think of
You
like,
don't know that?
come on, bro. we would for sure know like Tony Stark ass dude. Like he would for sure.
Yeah, his name is
like,
Elon Musk, bro. He's fighting Mark Zuckerberg.
By the way, Mark Zuckerberg, I was talking about this.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg would give Elon the works,
Yeah,
boy.
no, for
Mark
sure.
Zuckerberg would mess Elon up, boy. Elon don't want none of them problems. by the
Elon
way.
uses Jedi mind forces, dude.
He
to
would,
just
but, like,
tap.
Elon
You see
Musk
how-
is gonna be like Rick on fucking Rick and Morty. He's gonna have like all these like different things where he can like change his arm into a gun and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he
gonna
has a
have that.
neural link in his
Well,
head. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have the chip in his head. He's gonna start making Mark Zuckerberg tap out
Exactly,
on his own.
yeah.
Low key.
Without even touching him, bro.
But hold on, you guys are whoa. You guys are acting like Mark doesn't have guys in his corner that's like Elon Musk. He probably got dudes that are way
Well,
smarter.
I think that-
Nah, he just have a bunch of guys in a room with goggles on. Just being
Yeah.
like, what are we doing?
We simulated this fight 7,000 times. You won.
He was supposed to do this, but he did this. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, seriously. I think though, like, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know. Either way, but
I'm
let's
on
get-
Mark Zuckerberg's side, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, they're
like,
both evil. Who cares? Like they. I
Yeah,
just want
but
them to
I just
beat
want
each other's ass.
I just want to see Mark beat him up, bro. Like Mark looks like a good dude. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm sorry.
Well,
he's
he's not a good dude, but
I don't know. How do we know that?
He looks like
How
Tom's
do we-
cousin from
you know what?
MySpace.
Actually, I
they
take
call
that
it
back.
Facebook calls it genocide in another
I take
country.
that back. I take that back. I just saw something on TikTok where it's like billionaires are evil.
Billionaires.
All billionaires are evil.
Yeah, I saw that on World Star.
Yeah, it was a white dude.
Yeah, with red hair,
And
yeah.
I'm like, oh shoot, like that's true. So like I feel like every billionaire is kind of evil, and I love Jay-Z, but it's like it's true. Like dang, if you got,
Hey, first off, don't talk about Jay-Z.
I love
Okay.
Jay-Z, bro, but
He's not
like,
evil.
but with the billionaire thing, like if you think about it, bro, like, come on, guys, like if you're
You spending your money
billionaire,
on-
you're a billionaire, bro. You have wealth over wealth, and the wealth's building,
And you're
So
buying submarine tickets.
but yeah, exactly. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. But I was saying, yeah, true, bro. Like if you're a billionaire, bro, and you see people like suffer, like that's some evil. That's evil, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they can end world hunger with $1 billion. If
Yeah.
they really wanted to. But
But
who cares,
they get
who
you-
cares about them, bro? Like, fuck them all.
Yeah.
So now I'm like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon just knock each other both out.
Yeah,
At the same time.
like some
I
Rocky
still
shit.
we
Like,
talked a bit about this on your IG live. I think since they're both billionaires, I think the stakes need to be higher. So
Yeah,
the winner gets the other person's company.
That'd
right?
be sick.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. No,
It's like
fuck
Threads
Mark
versus
Zuckerberg.
Elon
Twitter.
would mess
Yeah.
us up, though.
No,
It's like Threads versus Twitter,
Zuckerberg
dog.
would be like, fuck Twitter, bro. I don't want Twitter. Keep that shit, bro.
But I feel
No,
like
then he just gets it and then dissolves it.
Yeah,
and like
just turns
threads,
it into
threads
threads.
turns off.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know. There's got to be some kind of stakes other than a.
I'm telling you, man.
And a paycheck,
What I said
because
earlier.
there ain't
What I said
nothing to
earlier.
it.
They both give. They both, because they're worth over 2, 3, 4, I think something billion, 100 billion. So they both give everybody in the world $1 million.
That'd be cool to watch the fight. Instead of us paying for pay-per-view, they pay us to
$1
watch
million.
it.
So
That'd be
everybody
cool.
in the world, $1
I'm
million.
with that.
I guess I'll watch it.
It's gonna be the biggest fight.
Wait, am I right on that math? Because they're
They could afford to give everyone
Yeah,
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, I'm sure.
or just. I mean, Americans. I wouldn't mind that.
Just American.
I wouldn't buy that.
Well, first off, what's his name? Elon Musk is South African.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's
I
gonna be
know
training with Drake Duplessis, bro.
shit.
That's why
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but Mark Zuckerberg was training with Izzy and stuff. So I don't know if you saw that. But
I see.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me Elon's not an Avenger?
he might be. He's Iron Man. I'm telling you, bro. He's Iron Man. He's Iron Man. He's the closest thing we have to Iron Man, bro. We have Tony Stark right there. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but Tony Stark is lovable. Elon sucks.
Yeah, I know. He used to be lovable, but yeah, he sucks. But okay, so let's get back to this real quick. So you saw Secret Invasion.
Yeah,
You like it.
I do.
Please tell people to watch it because I've been.
Go watch it.
Dude, we've been trying to get people to watch this show, and
Kids?
it's so fucking good, man.
Go watch it, kids. Right after you place your bets.
So you
Get
didn't see
on.
this? You didn't see this last episode though, the fourth one.
I haven't seen the fourth. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
But you saw the part where he got his hand stabbed and he like
Yeah,
and it
super
like healed.
healed. Super
that was
healed.
fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, it's fucking
Come
crazy.
on, I'm telling you guys, this show is fucking dope, man. You guys need to get on it because right now there's not really that much Marvel stuff going on except for Secret Invasion, and we don't get the Marvels until September, November. So And who knows? I might get pushed back with the fucking strike and everything too. So who knows? But okay, another question I want to ask you about.
That would suck if they pushed that back.
I know, bro. I'd cry. But what I was telling Tanner, because he was saying like, should I do any research and stuff about Marvel stuff? So do you like Marvel? Do you watch Marvel stuff? Like
not as much as I'd like.
Okay. Have you seen like most of this? Like what can you tell me about Marvel? What do you know? What shows did you watch? What movies did you watch?
What can I tell you about Marvel?
Like, do you have
the
any
logo's red. No, I don't know. I haven't watched that much, to be honest. Secret Invasion is probably the first thing I've watched in a while.
Did you watch Loki or like WandaVision or?
No.
What about? Okay. You gotta watch Loki.
Those are the
if you watch anything, watch Loki.
Loki's good.
Loki's the best one. WandaVision's good. I don't know if you're gonna love WandaVision. I liked it a lot, but it's not my favorite. But Loki for sure is fucking amazing.
I'll watch that.
Loki's dope.
As soon as I'm done with Secret Invasion.
The shows are like hit or miss. Moon Knight's really good. You should watch Moon Knight. Moon Knight's fucking dope.
Yeah, Moon Knight's dope.
Werewolf by Night was pretty cool too. But what about movies? Like, have you seen like Endgame? You saw those ones, like, right? Like,
no. I have a lot of homework to do. That's what I said.
Infinity War?
Yeah, I've seen that.
The one where Thanos wins?
Yes.
But you didn't see the second one where Thanos gets his ass
beat? You weren't
beat?
even interested?
I was.
No, like when Infinity War happened.
Yeah, no,
and
I
it
was.
ended, you weren't like, I'm about to go see the next part.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Working on it like 10 years later.
I'm out too often.
I will literally give you my Disney Plus subscription just so that way you can watch.
No, I have Disney Plus.
Okay,
that's
perfect.
why I'm watching Secret Invasion. Like I said, I'm out like 6-7 nights a week doing stand up. The only time I really watch stuff is in the morning with coffee, and it's usually podcasts.
Yeah, that's good though. See, that's what a normal human being does. Me and Avery are just on some psycho shit where we watch way too much content all the time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm not rapping, I'm watching some type of movie.
Yeah.
If I'm not rapping,
there's a lot of it that I want to watch.
Bar, bro, I'm watching some type of TV show or something like that.
I think Avery's probably the only person I know that watches as much movies and stuff as I do, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's because I like to escape. Me personally, I like to escape reality, bro. Like, it's too real paying bills. Like I was talking about
Secret Invasion's not real at all.
I was talking about
that one's a little too real.
I was talking about roommate yesterday. And she's like, bro, you're such a kid, bro. Like Lisa, she's like, you're such a kid, bro. I'm like, bro, like I embrace my like inner child, like, bro, like. It sucks being an adult, dude. Like you gotta pay bills. I gotta Uber. I gotta like do all this. I gotta try to make music in a world that doesn't like real music no more. Like, bro, like I want to escape into like
the hood.
reality. Escape the hood. I want to escape into different realities sometimes. You know what I mean? So like when it comes to like movies, man, that's my escape. That's my peace right there, man. Like, you know, so like when I'm not rapping, when I'm not trying to like make content, like I'm watching movies, man. You know what I mean?
Open this door real quick.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, man, I think Dre just watches way more than I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, he watches way more movies than I do.
The guy who's coming through with the weed whacker over here and fucking ruining the podcast.
I got a question for you guys.
Please.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer.
But
really,
I'm gonna go see both. I'm gonna go see both.
So I gotta go support her.
We're gonna see both. The question is, and this is what I was asking. I actually told Avery about this because the question is, people are asking if you're gonna go see both of them. Which one do you see first?
Barbie all day, dude.
Yeah. But then okay, so you see Barbie, you're in a good mood, but then you're all depressed after you watch Oppenheimer, or you watch Oppenheimer.
I don't know. Barbie, I'm on the edge. Barbie, I'm on the edge of my seat. Oppenheimer, I think is like a right before bed type of movie.
Dude, I heard that when Christopher Nolan said that when the bomb goes off in Oppenheimer that he wants you to feel it in the theater. So I don't know how that's gonna be, but
I'm gonna really feel it in the theater for Barbie.
I see some TikTok talk about it.
I'm gonna feel it in the theater for Barbie for sure.
He said that Oppenheimer is like
pitching a tent.
Really, like it's heavy. It's a lot. It's like that one movie I was talking about.
Barbie got them heavies too, bro. She real heavy.
She's real heavy.
Dua Lipa's in there, right?
Dua Lipa's in there, yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Some baddies up in there.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go. You guys seen Ken? All right.
Ryan Gosling. Hey, well, look to tie back into Marvel. Shang-Chi is actually plays Ken in that movie too.
Wait, what?
Simu Liu.
How does he play Ken?
There's multiple Kens.
Scrolls,
multiple
dude.
Barbies.
Oh,
yeah.
They're shapeshifts.
So then,
he's like the Asian
It's like
Ken.
multiple Kens.
He's like the Asian Ken, and then Ryan Gosling's like the white Ken.
What is this about? Is this like Toy Story?
I think it's gonna be very much like Elf, like where it's like the Barbie world, like like it's like this
Oh,
very
you go
like,
into the real
and then they go
world.
into the real world, and it's like Barbie in the real world.
I thought
and
it was
eventually like it all merges together, and they're like all.
I thought it was like Toy Story where you're like a figure and then you guys become real or something like that.
I don't think it's gonna be like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty basic as far as storyline goes. I think it's gonna be funny. I'm sure there'll be some good jokes in there. I'm sure there'll be some good stuff, but
I just want to see her, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just want to see.
It's only about her.
Robbie's fine.
It's only about her, Margot Robbie. What's up?
Hey, Margot Robbie, if you want to come onto the podcast, I know we only had 100 subscribers, but we're getting there.
Yeah, and we'll lay the red carpet out for you over here.
I'll come back on for you.
Yeah.
We have all our homies watching us.
Like just the whole fucking like the whole backyard, just like
and right there, like Tanner, Jawan.
Everyone's like over. All the 6-footers are like over the fence, like just looking just like cops, just be like, oh.
Hey, well, we're in Huntington Beach now. We can make it happen,
Yeah.
They come. Celebrities come out here. But yeah, man, I think I don't know. I'm excited. That's the one thing that sucks is like those only really good movies coming out right now that anyone's talking about. There's not really too much good. movies
we're a
coming
month out of Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah, Blue Beetle's coming out.
Yeah.
Do you know about Blue Beetle? Do you know who that is?
No, dude.
Okay,
so like the next Robin Williams movie that he just hasn't released yet.
Pretty much.
So like,
it's like Mrs. Doubtfire, but with superheroes. But no, it's basically
sounds like Flubber too.
Yeah, dude, Flubber. I fucking hate Flubber.
Flubber, man.
I hate Flubber.
That's a movie, bro. Flubber.
No, Flubber. When I was a little kid, my cousin, he got me like a Flubber slime for my birthday, and when I smelled it, I threw up. Dude, I threw up on my birthday, and I was so sad, bro. I threw up all over myself. Dude, yeah, that shit grossed me out. But no, what I was gonna say is that what was I gonna say? Fuck, I don't even know.
Sorry.
I lost it.
You talk about Blue Beetle.
Oh, Blue Beetle. All right, so Blue Beetle. So you know how Marvel has their whole thing. Well, DC. They obviously, so it's like Walmart and Target, right?
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm at least that aware.
Okay, good. So
he's like, bro, I'm not a idiot.
So James Gunn is taking over DC.
Yep.
And they're having their whole new. They're trying to be the new Marvel, right? Well, Blue Beetle is like a superhero in the Justice League, but he's like a young superhero. He's like Young Justice, right? But he's a Mexican superhero. So, I finally get some representation,
Let's go.
So I get to, my Nana's going to be in this movie. My Tata's going to be in this movie. George Lopez is in it, which is like my uncle, So it's just, it's going to be dope, bro. It's like a Mexican superhero, and it looks sick. So that's coming out soon, and I'm really hyped for that one. I think that's the only movie that really even got on the map.
Because I think that's the only one SAG, after that, I feel like they can't release anything else. There's nothing else.
What's interesting is
that's
that
like popping.
So Haunted Mansion is coming out. They remade a movie, Haunted Mansion movie.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to come out next week or something like that.
Yeah. So they had the premiere this week, but because all the actors are on strike, they had Disney characters like mascots come to the red carpet as instead of the actors.
Oh my god.
So that's what I'm telling you. Like these movie studios do not care whether they're gonna find a way no matter what.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man.
I feel bad.
We'll see. I feel like it's gonna eventually interrupt what they got going on because maybe they'll have like people in the movies and they can't do certain things without them because you already spent that much amount of money on them. So it's like, all right, let's just give in. I feel like it's gonna be one of those where all right, here.
Yeah,
it's gonna be damn, here, stop begging. You know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna be I hope it's like that. But how long can you do that? How come, bro? Are we gonna wait till next year?
Or how many people do you think are good writers that are willing to take less for the opportunity?
It's so funny you said that, Tanner, because on the last podcast last week we were talking about that, about how I think that I think that there's going to be people who are willing to take less money to do the jobs.
I don't think that's the solution.
I don't think it's a good solution.
I just think that's might be a possibility. I'm not advocating that should happen because I think that sucks. I think writers should be paid for their.
Yeah, I think
but I'm just saying I don't think that's not gone through their mind.
Yeah.
Well, if Will Smith had a movie, he'd take a pay cut to help other people.
No. I think instead of hiring Will Smith, they would hire fucking Jimmy Bob, who looks like Will Smith, who could do just as good as the job.
Or writers that don't have as much experience that are willing to get hired to do the same job. Yeah. At a lower salary.
It's like if
because they want the opportunity.
Yeah. It's like if all the Americans went on strike and then the companies in America were like, it's okay, we'll just hire Mexicans, bro. They're gonna do the jobs for cheaper. You know what I mean?
For real,
it's like
I couldn't have said it better myself, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
So unless all the Mexicans go on strike too, then it's not gonna happen. That's why. That's
and they're
why
gonna
I'm
do a
worried
better
about.
job. You see the fucking landscaping in this area?
Oh, for sure. Come on, dog. Like,
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And build it for
It's
half the
incredible.
price, bro.
It's incredible.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm curious.
I
I
wish
just feel bad for
that
the actors.
it's over because it's not. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because it's stopping everything that
It's
we
funny
like
because
to do.
it's funny because being Avery
yeah,
are
it
upset
sucks.
about
It's
it.
affecting me.
Yeah,
This
that's what's
bullshit.
funny about
Hey,
it.
I'm sorry, bro.
This
It's
is
funny because
bullshit.
me and
I
Avery
can't
are
watch
mad about
my
it.
show.
Yeah, exactly. We can't watch our shows now. Like,
Bro,
like,
we pay for this, bro. Like, come on, like, yeah, I mean, y'all not paying us yet, bro. We paying y'all. So
yeah, like we talked
keep
about.
giving us what
we talked about it on the last episode, but like Deadpool, right? Deadpool 3 is shooting right now, and
It better be good.
I'm so hyped for it, but
think it's gonna
because
be
of the
really good.
because of the strike, it just got delayed. Like now, so like now they're like they stopped filming.
Wait
and
as
stuff.
long as you can for that shit. Make sure that shit's right.
Oh, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be dope. I mean, there's already been some
Deadpool's
leaks.
my favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
By
good.
far,
Have you
yeah.
seen the photos of like Deadpool and Wolverine and stuff together? Like
No, I haven't seen
So
that.
like there's been some releases of who's the guy who plays Wolverine? What's his name? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. So he's
He's a Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh
All
Jackman.
right.
You know, I saw a funny joke where it was so
Hugh
stupid.
Jack, man.
It was such a funny. It was funny. It's like a designer joke. It's like stupid, but it was like Hugh Jackman and his brother Saturation Jackman and Lightness Jackman, which is like it's like a Photoshop joke. But anyways, it was stupid. but-
Hugh Jackman sounds like the ultimate version of a fleshlight. Just like the most expensive one you can get on
and
the
then right when you're
market.
about to come, claws pop out and stab you.
Yo, that's stupid.
All right, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no, that's
We
good.
need
That's
to
good.
end the podcast before that.
But yeah,
That
but
joke.
like they released some footage from it basically where what it looks like is gonna happen is it's Deadpool kills the Fox universe, which is like from the comics it's Marvel, or in the comics it's Deadpool kills the Marvel universe and he goes around and kills everyone in the Marvel universe. This what it looks like is he's gonna go into the Fox universe, which is like all the X-Men stuff, and kill everyone and keep like Wolverine with him. And it seems like that's kind of be the plot, which is pretty fucking cool because they're already bringing back like Halle Berry's coming back as like Storm, like all the original X-Men guys are coming back. Like it looks pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So I think it's gonna be
What
really.
about
But
it?
they're killing them off because they can't. I mean, they can use it. They have it now, but they just like we don't want to use it.
Yeah, because they want to start fresh with X-Men.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
after 14 movies for each character, it's probably time to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No.
the one thing,
I'm
the
just
one thing
kidding.
about the whole Fox deal with Marvel was they bought Fox, but they have contracts with the original actors that they can't. If they were to make any new X-Men movies, they have to use the original actors until 2025. So once 2025 comes, then we can get fresh actors to do like a revamp of X-Men. But until then, it's gonna be you have to kind of use these same actors. So that's why I
Yeah.
think they're bringing back like Halle Berry and all these people just to do it, just to kill them off, and then like we'll start fresh later.
Damn, I gotta go back and watch all the X-Men stuff now.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, because I'm black.
I started watching them. I actually recently rewatched Fantastic Four with the Silver
Yeah, I
Surfer.
saw. I was there.
Oh, yeah.
we
Oh,
were
that's pretty
puking and
fucking
throwing up.
Oh, yeah. That's when we ate the hot chip challenge. I forgot about that.
That was that day.
But yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff coming out, man. I'm excited, but we'll see. I mean, right now, Oppenheimer and Barbie, that seems like the best options for
Yeah, I'm
us.
stoked for Barbie.
Yeah. So what else you got going on, man? What else? You got anything special coming up? I know you're doing a lot of stand up.
I'm producing my own stand-up comedy show this Saturday. This will probably come up after that, though.
That's
so
gonna be sick.
That's going to be a good time. We got a little sick lineup on that one. We're doing another show in San Clemente on August 18th. That one I'm sure is going to have a good lineup. But yeah, just focusing on getting the podcast studio finished. We're probably going to record our first episode in it this weekend.
Awesome.
Um,
Well, we gotta get on there, man. I'm trying to get over there.
we'll get you guys on there for sure.
I do got one question.
Yeah, I
about
got one
comedy,
answer.
'cause I was like, oh man, like, because you said August 18th. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't think I got anything going yet.
Yeah.
Right now. But I was like, oh man, what if I pull up? You know.
You
And
want to do a spot?
No, heck no, bro. You know,
I'll get you up there,
no,
dog.
Heck no. But I'm saying, so what if I pulled up and somebody does crowd work on me and it sucks, and like.
I'll escort them out for you.
No, I'm saying like so my thing is like if somebody does crowd work on me, like I get it, like
Yeah.
I'm a black dude, they're probably hit me
We got
with
a celebrity in the building.
Yeah,
T-Pain,
yeah, exactly.
ladies and gentlemen.
They'll hit me with some some
Yeah.
jokes, but if it's not funny and I don't laugh and I'm just sitting there like what people be like, oh, he's butthurt, but it's like it's not funny to me. Like it's
No,
not.
that won't happen really.
No, I'm a good sport, but like if it sucks, like if somebody's ragging on me and it's funny, I'm gonna die laughing. Like, yeah, for sure, get me, like, you know what I mean? But like if it sucks, I'm gonna just be like, like, you know.
I can't say this happens 100% of the time, but most of the time, a crowd work heckler interaction where a comedian's going to start going in on you, usually, majority of the time, you started it.
Okay.
It's not like usually, I mean, it does happen. There's definitely some comics that do it where like pick on somebody because, I don't know, that's what they want to do. But normally, when someone's going in on somebody, it's because they said something, they started it.
Oh yeah,
Usually it's a lashback.
I respect people on stage, but
sometimes I welcome those people.
Yeah, I know, because there was one time. I don't know. You probably don't know. You know my boy Tim. His dad had like a 50th birthday or something like that, and they had a Mexican comic there, and I was the only black dude there.
So you got.
I was the guy. I got. Oh, we got. I didn't know. He was like, his dad's name is Pastor Frank. He's like, I didn't know T-Pain was it. I didn't know Pastor Frank know T-Pain, and it was like, it was a funny bit,
T-Pain?
and I was laughing. It was a really good bit because
Whoopi Goldberg maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but
right.
Just right. There we go. Yeah, but it was such a good like crowd work that it was so funny that I was like, all right, like I get it, but like if it sucks, like. And I'm just sitting there like I feel like people would think I'm salty.
Well, no, you know what's funny? I think for you, like, because I know you, I think for you it's different because your brother is essentially a stand-up comedian without being a stand-up comedian, and he's been roasting you your whole entire life.
Yeah.
And so everything that anyone could think of to roast you, you've already heard from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm saying like I feel like maybe you would be like, that's not that funny because like you've already heard it from your brother.
Yeah.
But I think anybody else they could probably get off on it.
Unless somebody hits me with something I like Gerard hasn't said. Like now then I feel like I'd be like, oh dang, bro, like that's good. You know what I mean? Like But I'm a great sport. Like I would never go to somebody's thing that they worked so hard for and be like, all right, man, you're a son. Like those hecklers piss me off because I'm a performer. You know what I mean? So if I'm doing I like in rap shows, bro, people just talk all the time, like sit there and like just they're loud or whatever. Like when you're trying to give your art, like stand up's different. Like people are basically I don't say everybody is quiet, but like they're paying attention to the
usually, what I mean? Which is also deafening because sometimes if your joke's not funny, you like unlike a music artist, sometimes your song ends, you get a courtesy clap or a yell, like the song's over, it's silent. I'm supposed to make noise or do something. But as a comic, if you're not funny, they just stare at you. Like,
oh shit. That's tough.
They're like, you fucked up, dude.
The funniest thing
when you say like when you're done, you're like, all right, I'm gonna leave now. Like,
I'm
gonna go execute myself outside after that one.
One time we were performing and Avery went up there and some chick booed him before he even said anything.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh hell no, you're booing already. He was so pissed. He's like, you're booing already?
Yeah.
Oh hell no, turn on the mic. Play my music right now.
Because what we talked about earlier was like it's one of those things where they were so done with every opener. They were just like trying to get through.
They didn't even give you a chance.
As soon as I got on stage, I was like, yo, I'm Avery Harden, I'm boo.
You're like, DJ, spin that shit.
I was like, all right, I'm about to show you what you just booed. And then everybody kind of turned up and they was like, oh dang, all right, I see what it is.
That was one of the funniest moments I've ever seen.
She really booed me.
Just lock eyes with her for a whole verse.
I didn't even see her. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see her.
You just lock eyes with her for a whole verse.
I was focused on the crowd because I wanted them to turn up and make her look so dumb.
Yeah.
So after she was like, dang, I really did just boo that guy. He's actually good, you know.
You know, her boyfriend was like, shut the fuck up.
So I can't take you nowhere.
Shut up, Susan.
I take you out one time to fucking see my favorite rapper.
She really said boo. That was crazy.
Can I get a shot?
Have you had like any like experience like with crowd work? Are you like I guess my question is more of like now that you're kind of like you're forming your set, you're kind of like getting your thing like together, like do you feel like it's easy to kind of go through your set, or do you feel like you kind of have to break it up with crowd work, or like you feel like, you know, does that make sense what I'm asking?
Kind of? For me lately, it's been kind of tough to like write evergreen material, to be honest, because I've been doing a lot of topical stuff lately, which is my favorite. Like
the submarine.
The submarine stuff. I had a joke about 4th of July. I had a joke about the NBA Finals. But the bummer about that stuff is it doesn't last.
Yeah.
You can only do it for so long. So like I'm trying to really work on material and having a good solid set that I can do anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's been my goal lately, but topical stuff is my favorite. So I'm just basically waiting for somebody else to die so I can have a joke.
I mean, we can arrange that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Does this SAG stuff give you ammo though?
Yeah, because people don't. My favorite reaction from a crowd is a groan over a laugh. Like when people are like, "Oh,
yeah,
he said that." Like I don't know, just something inside just makes me go, "Ooh."
Yeah, I see. Yeah. And this is a touchy subject right now, like with Hollywood.
Well,
I feel like people in like middle of America
don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. They just like release them.
I think it's because we live in like close to LA. Like we are seeing more of like the salty stuff. But like I didn't realize how personal of an issue it was for people until like recently. But I was just like, damn, all right. I thought it was like opportunity for people.
You know what's crazy? Bringing it all back to dumbass politics. It comes down to politics. The left is like, oh, like the left or the right or the whatever. Like they're just like, oh, you guys are concerned about this, and then it's like the whole like,
about the submarine.
You guys weren't. Nah. It's like, bro,
that also pisses me.
They always bring up politics and stupid things.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
Well, no, it's funny though because even like Kat, like she kept watching stuff about the submarine stuff, and I was like, dude, who fucking cares, bro? Like a bunch of fucking rich ass people went down and imploded. Like who cares? Like that's dope, but like I'm not dope. I mean, it is pretty cool. Like, as a way to die.
He said, "That's dope."
That's dope, but I mean, like, I don't know.
We're done talking about it.
I don't know.
I mean, as a way to die, it's pretty cool.
5 billionaires. What are the chances that one of them didn't know the Clintons?
Yeah, exactly.
That shit was supposed to disappear. Is all I'm saying, man.
I think they were going to Epstein's Island. Actually, that's what they were really doing. And they just got
Have
lost,
you guys seen a picture of the submarine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint was crushed.
It literally says Ocean Gate on it.
Yeah, it's like
it was Watergate taken. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was my bit.
All right, we see.
But I can say it on here now because it's expired.
That's it.
Oh, that was good. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just curious to see like what I really want to go to one of your shows and just see like how I don't know how it is like, and I'm sure like. Does it give you more confidence if you see other people like doing good or doing bombing and stuff?
I mean, like you know? I'm booking, like me and Eddie are booking our first show that goes on this Saturday, and when we're booking the lineup, we're like, we only want killers.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna like, oh, let's book someone who's like probably not gonna do well to go before us because we want to make sure that we're better than them. Like no, it's like let's just have a full night of killers, make it entirely funny the entire time from beginning to end.
That's so dope, man.
I'm probably the least funny on the lineup. So that's a good thing. I feel like, I don't know.
As a producer of the show, that's probably good, yeah. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you to see where this goes. I know you just got started and you've been grinding hard as fuck, and I know what you do with your music, so I know if you could apply that grind and that hustle and that talent that you have for music to this comedy stuff, I know you're going to be successful.
I'm obsessed,
excited for
dude.
you, man.
I'm completely obsessed.
Yeah.
Comedy's taking over my life.
And I think it just comes with like practice. I've never seen you, so I'm not like judging you, but I know
judge
hard
away,
work.
dude.
No, I'm not.
Book where it's covered, dude.
I mean, I can't judge you. I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like hard work. Like if you put your work in, bro, like it'll come to fruition, and you'll realize how good. You could potentially be. You feel me? Like
how many minutes do you have?
That's what I'm saying. Like when I started rapping, like I wasn't good, bro. Like obviously, and then I thought I was good at like 18.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at all, bro. It wasn't until maybe when I started. I don't even remember if you know, but like when we were at the where I consider myself good. When we got our studio in La Mirada. And that's when I started getting good. And I started really rapping at 15. And that was probably like 25. Where I was like, okay, I'm that nigga. Like, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And even like being in music since 5 years old, like it took me to 20 years to get to where in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm nice.
Well, as long as you're like always looking back, like, oh, I'm better than I was, is all that matters, man.
So like I like you're just starting. I believe that you can be, you know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
Your mom's house and Bert Karsher or whatever. The dudes he watches.
Yeah.
The dudes he watches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Bart Krishna.
Bart
Yeah.
Krishna?
Yeah.
Bart
Bart
Krishna?
Krishna.
I don't know. He watches these dudes.
Bert
He watches
Chrysler.
these dudes and they're pretty funny.
Bert Chrysler.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I believe you could do it, man.
Thank
like,
you, man.
yeah,
Thank you.
I think you could do it, man. I believe you. You're my dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
We done music together. So
The House of
you
Blues
know,
show
it's-
was fun. Dude.
yeah, man, that was sick.
We
dude.
packed that place out.
Yeah, that was really cool.
10 minutes, by the way.
10 minutes. That's
Yeah.
dope. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's hard to get a good minute, then 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's so you're already.
I could do 15, but I could do 15 if I had to, but I have a better 10 than I do 15.
That's dope. See, that's
But
what,
like I'm just waiting for topical stuff. Like I like topical things.
how do you
It's
write?
so
Because
fun.
I guess I'm curious about like I want to get into
No
that before
filter.
we finish it.
Your deepest, darkest thoughts, just put them on paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I'm sure everyone has a comedian in all of us, and we just filter it out because you're not supposed to feel that way, think that way, or say that way. And those are my favorite things to think,
the
say,
stuff
or
that-
do. You know?
So the stuff that I say to Kat when it's just me and her, and she's like, "Don't, you're not allowed to. You shouldn't say that." That's what I should be saying on stage.
Low key.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
I definitely want to try it one
but,
day.
hey,
I definitely want to try it
I
one
gotta
day,
show
man.
you this dude, Long Beach Griffey, so you know how like these
How-
guys do.
yeah.
Like unapologetic, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just really.
I mean, my
like,
dream has always been to get in trouble and then have people expect me to apologize and pull a Conor McGregor where it's like, I apologize for absolutely fucking nothing. I'm the king, bitch. Like, that's my dream, bro. It's like to do that one day.
I had like a set last night where I thought I did well, and the room seemed to like it. They laughed, and then at the end, one guy from the corner was like, "You suck," and I was like, "Let's go!" Dude. I did it.
It's like a highlight for you. You're like,
I did it.
Oh,
he was
man,
mad
that's
at
awesome.
something I said. I don't know, but like the whole rest of the room definitely seemed to like it, and they all laughed and. Were a
You
good
know
sport
what-
about it. One guy was just, he was sour about something, dude.
When I think about that, like I see sometimes hecklers like or comedians do hecklers like they are so witty, or maybe they write it. I don't know, but like
Definitely write
when
it.
somebody throws a heckler thing out, like you suck, I know you suck, and then it's like a.
Oh yeah, it just escalates.
And then it's like, it's like they threw it at you.
Yeah.
But then, even if they were bombing, it's like they were like, actually, da 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 da, and then boom,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
just set it off, and it's like, yo, that like the way some comedians do that, I'm like, yo,
Mark Normand
that
is one of the best
great,
at it, dude.
bro. Like,
He
how-
has one where like this girl, like right at the beginning of his set, it's just like, "Boo, you suck" to him, and he's like, "Boo, I got a boo already." He's like, "What did I do?" And the lady in the crowd goes, "You support human trafficking, you support, prostitution." He goes, "Support prostitution? I've been giving them money for years."
yes.
And like it just leaves it,
like,
and then
that's
like that
like-
just turned the whole room.
That's
and,
that's perfect.
That's
heckler, like.
Yeah.
thing,
That's a
sick.
master at his craft right there.
Yeah,
Mark
that's
Normand,
sick.
shout out to him, one of my favorites.
Yeah, seriously.
His new special comes out
He's coming on
July
the podcast next
25th
week,
too.
so no.
Imagine everybody.
I'll be
pulls
back.
up
I'll be
because
back. I'll be
they
back.
think he's coming to our podcast.
Just peeping
I mean,
Tom's
that's
out here.
Yeah. If that's what gets people to come back to our episodes, then fucking why
The
not?
address
Hey, there you go.
is.
There's your trouble. There's your trouble, Dree. We invite him, and then everybody comes, pulls up, thinks he's
Yeah.
here, and then we're like, "Oh, he didn't show up. He's fake."
Maybe
blah,
we should
blah.
start. We should start hiring
Kids
impersonators.
come bet on who the next guest is gonna
No,
be.
no, we're just saying like you say we hired him, he didn't pull up, and then that's how trouble starts. And then he's
start
like,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
he's like, I don't even know these dudes. But like, bro, we paid you, bro. You were supposed to come. Da, da, da,
We
da.
talked to your manager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Goldstein, right?
I don't know.
And then a scroll shows up as Mark Normand.
That motherfucker's not real. But yeah, man. So all right. Well, before we end this shit, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you for coming on because we love you.
Thank you guys so
You're an
much for
amazing
having
guy.
me. This has been awesome.
Yeah, and anything else you want to plug? Plug your podcast, plug your music, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
go watch Couple of Kooks on YouTube right now. More episodes coming soon. We're gonna get these crazy lunatics on here pretty soon. July 22nd, August 18th, Couple of Kooks comedy shows in San Clemente. Check us out on our Instagram. Thank you fuckers for having me.
Yeah, Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Instagram is Tanner K Comedy.
Perfect.
So thank you guys.
So yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for checking this out. Obviously, like, subscribe, tell a friend, send this to your mom, send this to your cousin in Guatemala, and let them know that we are doing this podcast. You know, that is Avery Harden. He's about to go on tour in Europe, so catch him over there.
No, I am in. I'm there.
He's actually
in
Europe.
When this episode drops, I'm there.
Well, okay, go find him. Do not do any assassination attempts.
He'll be eating shit food while this podcast is happening.
He'll be having fish and chips. How fucking exciting! You know, like fucking cool.
Actually, I want tea and crumpets. I want to see how that's like. Oh
God, dude! I want you to get an English breakfast while you're there.
English breakfast?
Yeah, find an English breakfast. I don't know. Just look it up.
It's cardboard egg whites and
beans, baked beans. It doesn't look good.
Yeah,
but I want you to try it. I need feedback. And then me, I'm Adrian Blest. I put out an album recently. Go check it out. Adrian Blest everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. And this is Above the Multiverse podcast. We appreciate you guys for watching. We love you and peace.
Woo.